Alright boys, this is how you actually learn everything about the Destiny board and fame up faster in Albion Online. The Destiny board in this game is everything. IP, spec, gather, craft, literally everything you can do in this game. Without IP you can't do anything. If you don't fame up or level up your specs, you can't manage shit. Progress properly. The Destiny board is split into two categories. The first half is gathering, craft and refining. The second half is equipments. Boots, shoes, sandals, jacket, plate armor, ropes, hood, helmets, close helmets. Everything in this game is here. You need to handle your spec and fame properly. Without it, jumping into content is a mistake. The best fame farming content is board+Best. It requires a team and usually being in a guild. You can hit up to like 25 million fame per hour, but 99% of players don't even attempt it because it requires to join a board+Best guild. The next option is a static tier 8 content. High risk, really high risk, but worth it. It's worth it. The fame. But you need to do it only tier 8, not tier 7, not tier 6 or tier 5. Risk is very high. Third one is overall gold chest. Not a huge fame source, but useful. You can get like 3 million silver per hour and up to 8 million fame in this content. I have videos covering all these contents, including which levels to farm, gold chest, and all explains. Without spec and IP, you can't do anything for PvE or PvP. Using your combat specs efficiently is the key. For example, like, wait a second. Okay, so you want to spec up carving, right? You want to have the highest spec in this weapon. In tier 4 2 I have this IP. First thing you do is make this 90 spec. Just make it 90, 85. Then make these 3 20 or 30 or 50. Okay? This first 3, each one of these gives 20 IP if you make them 100. It means if you make them 50, it will give 50 it will give 10 IP. 10, 20, 30 when you make them 50, okay? When you make them 50, after that make these 4 to the 25 spec. So you have 30 IP here and like 10, 15 IP here. And then make this 100. And after that, when you have like 10 mil, 15 mil combat fame, make this 75 and make this 50 and make this 110, 105. This is the best way to manage your combat fame. And for the record, for combat fame, only specific weapons are allowed in its content. You can't use PvP weapons in PvP. And 25% of the fame earned goes to the combat fame, used for PvP progressions in the Destiny board. This is the only way that you can level up like sword tree, axe tree, and like spear tree. These trees you can't just take the build, go with team and spec up your weapon. You just can't. And I have tons of videos recovering the PvP and PvE like Deskverse, dual sword, carving, Ava fist, infinite blade. If you wanted to see some PvP fights or PvE chilling videos, check my channel.